Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Study with Ishant. And today I am back with the part 2 of the reaction series of organic chemistry class 12th. Okay, in previous video we have seen all the important name reaction and the reactions of haloalkenes and haloarenes, and today we are going to continue the series with the chapter alcohol, phenol and ethers. Okay, so come on, let us start. The chapter is alcohol, phenol and ether. Okay, this is the second organic chemistry chapter of class 12th. So, first of all, if you see, the very first reaction which arises is hydroboration oxidation. Okay, first reaction is hydroboration oxidation. Okay, so if you see in this reaction, first of all, the and you will be given any alkene. Okay, so first of all, I'm taking an example. If you have given any alkene, so first of all, let us see. Example, we have been given an alkene like CH3 CH double bond CH2. Okay, CH3 CH double bond CH2, and you have to react this by what? B2H6. B2H6H2O2. This is the reagent for hydroboration oxidation. Okay, whenever this reagent arises, you have to do hydroboration oxidation on the respective alkene. Okay, so if you see this alkene, I will tell you a shortcut trick for hydroboration oxidation. Here see H2O2 and B2H6. This is a reducing agent. B2H6 is a reducing agent. So this will reduce this alkene, and this double bond will break, and H and OH will be substituted on the respective sides. Now, where side H and where side OH will be substituted? That is the main question. See, the trick is, if I write here, OH will go to less stable carbocation. If you break this double bond, then obviously carbocation will occur. Okay, so OH will go to the less stable carbocation and H will go to more stable carbocation. This is the basic and very important trick for hydroboration oxidation. Okay, so if you break this bond, then this will be break like this: CH3, CH and CH2. So now, where will you substitute OH? This is a 2-degree carbocation and this is a 1-degree carbocation. So OH has to be in the less stable carbocation. So OH will be substituted in the this side and H2 with the this side. So means the product is formed is CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. This is the final product: CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. Clear? This is only the product that is formed. Okay. Now, if you see here, this is the final product for hydroboration oxidation, and you have to remember these two tricks. Means this trick is very much important for this concept, and whatever example you will be given, you have to just see the stability of carbocation and add H and OH respectively. Okay, this was the first important reaction. Now moving on to the second reaction. The second reaction is the preparation of phenol. How do you prepare the phenol? This is the second type of reaction. Okay, preparation of phenol. See, phenol is prepared in many ways. The very famous trick is to prepare the phenol. The previous video we have studied the reaction Dawes process. So Dawes process is a very simple and accurate method to prepare a what? Phenol. So phenol you can prepare it by, this is what? Chlorobenzene, and you have to react this by NaOH, sodium hydroxide, in 623 Kelvin and 300 standard pressure. This pressure remains constant. Okay, and this is the standard temperature and pressure where the phenol is formed. Okay, I have told you in the previous video that if we change the temperature, then other products are made, not phenol. Okay, so here if you see, phenol is finally made. This is the first method to prepare the phenol. Okay, the second method that is very important and it is frequently asked in the JEE Mains and advanced paper is, if you took a benzene and you have added oleum to it. Okay, I think oleum formula was H2S2O7. This was the formula for oleum. You can cross check it. Formula was like this only. If I remember, then I'm not sure that formula is exactly this, but yeah, formula was something like this only. And this is reacted with benzene. So what does it form? It forms this benzene sulfonate, this SO3H. Okay, SO3H is formed, and then you add NaOH, sodium hydroxide, and H plus to it. You will get phenol. This is the second. This is the second method of preparation of phenol. Okay, so now let us go to the third method. Third method is what? It is a very means I have told you in the previous video. Sandwich reaction. The sandwich reaction you can prepare the phenol. How? See, this is aniline, and you reacted this by NaNO2 HCl. So you get diazonium salt. Clear? Now you reacted this by water. So you get phenol as the major product. So these are the three methods to prepare the phenol. NCERT has mentioned three methods. You can prepare phenol by other methods as well. Okay. So now moving on to the next reaction. If you see here. Now one very important reaction which was asked in J Advanced 2024 paper, and it is frequently asked in the J Mains paper every consecutive years. You can just imagine that what important reaction that would be. So I will be telling you that reaction. First of all, you can note down this. Okay, so come on, let us see the third reaction, which is very important, and it is been asked as a part in J Advanced 2024 paper. What is that reaction? It is also a kind of preparation of phenol, but yeah, it is of some different method. Now see, it was like you have to take cumene. This is what cumene. Cumene structure is like this: CH and methyl group and methyl group. This is now you have what you have oxidized it. Oxidation. Okay. So what would be the product that would be formed in oxidation of cumene? I can write in name here cumene. Now this will be what? COOH. This will be oxidized like this, and these methyl groups are here respectively. Okay. Now what did you do? You put H plus, means you have put it H plus and what? H plus and water here. Means you have what you have added? You have added acidic water, H3O plus. Okay. This will what create? This will leave this ketonic group, and what will you form? It will form this phenol and CH3 C double bond O CH3. By byproduct ketone is released, and this is what phenol is made. So this is another type of preparation of phenol. This is a very important reaction. You have to memorize it. It was asked in Advanced 2024. Clear? Now another more ways are there for preparation of phenol. Let's not go there now. Let's go to another important reaction, that is acetylation reaction. Acetylation reaction. This is also a very important reaction in Advanced 2023. This question was asked. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to take what? This COOH and OH. This is what? Salicylic acid. Now what you have did? You have reacted this by acetic anhydride. Means CH3 CO whole twice O. So what does the product made? This will made this. And you know that this attacks on the more acidic hydrogen. So if you see here, this hydrogen is more. So this would be what? OCOCH3. This is what? This is acetyl salicylic acid, or you call it aspirin. Aspirin. This is an antiseptic that you use for medical purposes. Okay. Now, if you see, this is the preparation of aspirin. This is also a question asked. Another important reaction. If you see here, if you react phenol with sodium, then you get phenoxide ion, O minus Na plus. This is also reaction. Okay, you have to memorize this also. Now let us move on to the next reaction. That is what? These are very important reaction. You have to memorize it. Now let us move on to the next reaction. Next reaction is what? Reaction of the what? Now add. You have to oxidize this alcohol. Now how will you oxidize this alcohol? See, if you have given RCH2OH and you have to oxidize it by adding CrO3. So what will it make? Or alcohol will be oxidized in aldehyde. Okay, whenever this alcohol CrO3 is given, that will oxidize respectively to aldehyde. Okay, another important alkene is given. See, CH3, CH double bond CH and CH2OH. You have added PCC to it. What is PCC? Pyridinium chlorochromate. Okay, this is also oxidizing agent. This will oxidize this as CH3, CH double bond CH and CHO to aldehyde. Okay, this is also an oxidizing agent. Now, next reaction is what? Nitration. Simply you can do nitration of phenol as well. If you see, nitration of phenol. Nitration of what? Phenol. Nitration of phenol, you can do this like OH and what is the reagent? Dilute HNO3. Okay, so you know what this product made? NO2 at para and NO2 at meta. This is major and this is minor. Okay, this is the what? Nitration of phenol. Now, what if you add what? See, if you add, this is the phenol. Now, if you add conc HNO3 here, this was dilute. Now this is conc HNO3. If you add conc HNO3 here, then what is the product made? This will make this product. What is this? Do you remember in previous video we have studied about this? Picric acid. In advanced 2022, the question was asked, what are the modern ways to prepare what? Picric acid. This is the modern way, means this is a very new way to prepare what? Picric acid. This is also preparation. You have to remember it. It was asked in advanced 2022. You can note down this. Now we will be moving further. Okay, come on, let's move further. Now see, now we have done the nitration. Now we can do halogenation of what? We can do halogenation of phenol. Halogenation of phenol. Now how? See, this is phenol and we have added what? Br2 in CS2. Now you know what products will make? Br will add at para and this is what? Minor. This is major. This is also reaction you have to see. Okay. Now come on. Let us move to the next reactions. If you now more important reactions are coming further. Now one more thing. This is a phenol. If you add bromine water in this, bromine H2O, what the product will make? See, this is very much soluble in bromine. Bromine's phenol. Br2 water is soluble, means very much soluble in phenol. So this will add bromine to all the para and major sides of the phenol. Okay. Now coming on to the most important two reactions of this chapter, which is frequently asked. First one is what? Coal-base reaction. And second one is what? Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Okay. Now see, whenever you take phenol, what does cold base reaction say? Take phenol, and what do we add here? We add if you see, then we add this is phenol, and we add NaOH in it. So adding NaOH, so this will give phenoxide ion. Okay, and then we added CO2 and H plus. So this will make this is what salicylic acid. Salicylic acid. Clear? Now next important reaction, which is what? Riemann-Tiemann reaction, which is very important. Clear? Now see, for this reaction you have to take phenol and you have to add what? CH. You have to if you see here, you have CH3Cl in aqueous NaOH. OH, and this will add CHCl2. This is the intermediate. Okay, this is the intermediate. Now you will add what? NaOH here. So this will make O minus, Na plus, and CHCl2. Okay, CHCl2. Now if you see here, NaOH, we have added NaOH, and if you see, this NaOH will oxidize CHCl2. Okay, CHCl2 will oxidize in aldehyde. Okay, this will oxidize in aldehyde. Okay, and then you have to what? Add acidic H plus here. So this will make OH and CH. This is what? Salicyldehyde. Here, this is a very important reaction. You have to remember it. This is frequently asked. Okay. Now, now small reactions are left. So, first of all, reaction of phenol with zinc and dust. If you see, phenol is reacted with zinc and dust to give benzene and zinc oxide. This is also important reaction. It is asked. Okay, in a very big map of reaction, this reaction is a will create a trouble if you don't know what zinc does do to phenol. Okay, you can similarly oxidize phenol. If you see, so come on, let's see. You can note it down. Okay, now see here. Now, oxidation of phenol. This is phenol. You can oxidize it. Okay, what will it make? Double bond O, double bond O. This bond will vanish. Okay, and here conjugate bond will be here. And what the reagent is used in oxidation? It is Na2Cr2O7 in H2SO4. This is benzoquinol. Okay, this is also asked. Now, a very important topic: dehydration of alcohol. Like I've told you, in the Dawes process, whenever we change the temperature, the products are different. Similarly, in dehydration of alcohol, at any particular temperature, it makes alkene. But if you decrease the temperature, it makes a different product. Now, let's see. Suppose we are given a simple alcohol, ethanol. Okay. Now, we can dehydrate it in two ways. First of all, we can add H2SO4. H2SO4 is constant. You can add here. First temperature is what? 443 Kelvin. So what will you make at 443 Kelvin? It will make a simple ethene. If you decrease the temperature to 368 Kelvin, what will it make? It will make C. C2H5OH means O, C2H5. This is what? Diethyl ether. And this is what? Ethene. These are the two different products at different what? Temperatures. So this is very important. Means at higher temperature, this whole alcohol will what? Will convert in ethene. What will H2SO4 do? It will dehydrate this water, because 443 Kelvin is quite very much great temperature. Okay, 368 Kelvin as compared to this is very much low. So this will not dehydrate the water to some extent. Only acidic hydrogen will be lost, and this product will diethyl ether will be formed. Okay, you have to always remember in dehydration of alcohol, if temperature specific is not mentioned, you have to just remove the water molecule. Clear? Now we have done a dehydration of alcohol. Now one more important named reaction. It is Williamson ether synthesis. Williamson ether synthesis. See, what does the Williamson ether synthesis says? It says reaction of any alkyl halide with ether R-ONA. This is what a phenoxide ion. It's a type of phenoxide ion. It will give again the ether with a substituent alkyl group ROR plus NaX, sodium halide. This is the reaction. Clear? This is a name reaction. You have to remember this. Okay. Now, one more thing. If this type of reagent is given OR and like OCH3, R can be CH3, CH2, anything, and you have been given what? You have been given a reaction of this by HX. So what will you do? You will simply place phenol here, and RX will be leave as a leaving group. Okay, this is a very important reaction. It was asked in advance 2023. Means the starting reaction was this: you have to make phenol, and then you have to do further reactions on phenol. Okay, so this is a very also important reaction. Now, moving on to the last segment of the reaction, halogenation. Okay, halogenation. Again, halogenation. Like if you take anisole, what is anisole? See, OCH3, and you add what? Halogenation means Br2, anything you can add. If you add Br2 in CS2 here also, so what will it make? OCH3 Br at ortho and OCH3 Br at para. This is major and this is minor. This is halogenation. Okay. Second reaction is Friedel-Crafts reaction on this same. Okay, Friedel-Crafts reaction. So now see, if you do Friedel-Crafts reaction on this, how will you do? Okay, first of all, let us take the space here. You can note down this. Okay. Now see, here Friedel-Crafts reaction. If you took anisole again and did it Friedel-Crafts reaction, you know the reagent CH3, C don't want to Cl in anhydrous AlCl3. This is a Lewis base. It will take this acidic chlorine with it, and the products that will be made is OCH3 double bond O CH3. This is what? This is minor, and this is major. Okay, para one is major and ortho one is minor. Now, last reaction, if you see here, that is what? That is nitration. Okay. Now, Last reaction, nitration of this anisole. Nitration will also follow the same process. If you took this anisole and you reacted this by H2SO4, okay, H2SO4. Now H2SO4, and so this will make OCH3. Okay, this will make H2SO4 and HNO3. So H2SO4, HNO3, NO2 at ortho and NO2 at para. This is major and this is minor. This was the last reaction of this topic. Okay, so we have covered all the named reaction and important reactions of alcohol, phenol, ethers as well. Now next video will be of the chapter aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. Okay, and the PDF notes of this chapter is will be uploaded in the description. You can go check it out. You can download it and you can just use it. Okay, so keep learning, keep growing, and subscribe to my channel Study with Ishant, and I will see you guys in the next one. Good luck.